Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Margo the Girl. Margo the Girl is my name. So, on today's vlog, it's a market day here in the village, and we had to go get some items and also show you how our market looks like. Starting from fresh produce, secondary clothes, second-hand shoes, bananas. We got all that we needed in the market. So come along, let's do a tour. There we are, we have bananas, onions, tomatoes. It's usually beautiful when we go to a market on a market day here in the village. We have all the sections represented. We do have a section for the second-hand clothes. That's what we call mutumba here in the village. We have a section for the new clothes, branded new clothes. We have a section for the second-hand shoes. We also have a section for the new shoes. We have a section for the fish, omena, the Sydneys. We have a section for the fresh vegetables. So whenever it's market day, people are very many in the market. You meet everybody looking for their needs as per their pocket, because there are some that are too expensive to buy, some are manageable. So you buy as per your pocket. So it's a market day in the village, and again in the village we usually have 2 days a week. That's a market day. We have 2 days a week. So in every small town here in the village, we have its own market day. Unlike the big city Nairobi, every day is market day or every day is buying day. Here in the village is different. We have specifically market days. So come along, let's take a tour in our market and you see, what do you think you can buy on a market day in the village? What do you think you can buy on a market day in the village? There are very many things, there are very many varieties. It depends with your needs. Again, priorities matters. Some go for foodstuffs, some go for other needs. So, what do you think you can buy on a market day? Come along, let's do the shopping. There we go. We meet someone selling beetroots. I like beetroots, but the other one I don't know what it was. It has a shape of a carrot, but white. What do you think it is? What do you think it's called? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comment section. Thank you so much to my subscribers. You are amazing. You are amazing. You've always made sure that you watch my videos. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Please, let's continue subscribing to my YouTube channel. 3 months down the line, we were not active initially, but now we are active because time is running and we need to get to 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you so much for those who share my clips. You are amazing. So we continue with the tour in the market. We have a variety of items that are sold in town. Everything that is sold in town has its own section. So when we go to a market, on a market day, we know where to get a particular item at a particular time. If you want to get fresh food or produce from the farm, you need to go in the morning. If you want to get nice and beautiful second-hand clothes and shoes, you need to go in the morning. If then you don't go in the morning, you can go during the day, but you'll now get just what people have already selected and the remains. You'll get the remains. So come along, let's do the market tour. We continue with the market tour. Those are clothes, baby clothes. They look nice. When you reach in the morning, they're usually everywhere, so you have a variety of what you need to get. If you go later, then you miss out. But for my case, I like going there early to get what I want. I go there early enough to pick the items that I need. Those are lemons. We have lemons, onions, ginger, beetroots. They are very fresh. We can also get fresh spices. It's not a must here in the village. We go buy them from the mall. In fact, fresh spices are very nice compared to those in the mall. Those are bed sheets and curtains. It's majorly a section on its own. So when you go there, you have maybe a plan for a curtain, you have a plan for the bed sheet, then you get it from that particular point. We also have a section for the bags, handbags, backbags. Depending on what you want, there's a section for the bags. We continue the tour in the market. It's a market day. Whoa. We also have a section for that. Look at those onions. Look at the tomatoes. Very healthy. The mangoes. I know that as ho-ho. What do we call them in English? I know them as ho-ho. What do we call them in English? So in town, it is usually beautiful. You get what you want on a market day. Thank you so much to my subscribers. My name is Margo the girl. We are still in the market. It's a market day. We continue taking a tour. As we go along, sometimes you find that you've forgotten something, you go back and pick it, then you continue with the tour. So we went to get some items from town. So we are here. This is a Sydney joint, omena joint. You only have omenas at that particular point. So depending on what you want, because they also have different sizes. We have some that are clean and nice, we have some that are not. So depending on what you want. I really appreciate my subscribers. The watch hours are moving very slowly, but we'll make it. We continue, let's keep the pace. So that's a section for the omena. We continue with the market day. That's a posho meal right there. All those are bags of different cereals. So you can have maize for maize flour, we can have sorghum, cassava, millets, depending on what you want, you get it from that particular point. That's our main joint for all the flours. Depending on what you want again, remember, we all need different items in the market. So that's where we have our main posho meal here in the village. That's why we have our main posho meal here in the village. A tin of sorghum may go to as high as $1 or 150 shillings Kenyan currency. A tin of maize may go to as high as $2. A tin of finger millets may go to as high as 450 Kenyan shillings or around $3-4, depending again with the type that you want, because we have at least 3 types of finger millets. That's our main flyover where we cross over if you are not sure of just crossing on the road. Use the flyover. La 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 lo 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 lo. So we are almost done with the tour in the market, but I felt very tired and exhausted after walking all that time. So I had to go to a watermelon joint. Do you like watermelons? I went to a watermelon joint to get some. They usually cut some in pieces just for those of us who are already there to buy. So we get them from the market. Then we have the big ones that you buy as a whole. They go to as high as $7. Those are watermelons. They're very huge and nice. Very huge. Look at that. Very huge. What do you think? Do you think they're nice or they taste well? So she had to give me some peace. She gave me some peace. Thank you so much for joining. That is all. That's how our market day looks like here in the village. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. My name is Margo the girl. Be blessed.